Hello. Today I will be doing a video on The Lie, featured on Amazon Prime. A father and mother who are now divorced and share custody of their daughter Kayla find out something terrible that her daughter was involved in. I'm going to do my very best not to give too much of the plot or twist. I strongly suggest you don't watch the trailer because I do think it will take some of your enjoyment away. I really enjoyed this movie for the most part. It's very entertaining. There was not one scene where I felt like the movie had stalled. The performances for the most part are great. Peter Skarsgård was my absolute favorite character. Joey King, who plays Kayla, however, was not that good. She's a decent actress, but she has limits in her ability. And there were times where she would be crying and freaking out, and I just wasn't buying it. And it did take me out of a scene that was supposed to have real emotional impact. The film itself is very engaging, and it's really hard to tell what's going to happen next. It's so engrossing that I hardly ever tried to guess what would happen in the end. One, because it's impossible to tell, and two, because I loved going through this experience with the characters and just being in the moment and on the edge of my seat and watching everything fall apart. It's very grounded in reality, and that's what I liked most about this. It felt like something like this could happen in real life. Lies on top of lies, and getting caught in the lie and forgetting about certain objects. For example, when a character would forget about something, you yourself as the audience will forget as well and be like, holy crap, everything can come crashing down because of this one mistake. The first 70 minutes are incredible. And then the last 18 minutes starts to get into movie territory, and the characters just start doing one stupid thing after another. There's one character in particular named Sam. He is the father of Kayla's friend who has gone missing, and he starts doing things that don't make any sense. And this is a spoiler, so please skip past this if you haven't watched the movie, but I have to get this off my chest. He starts saying, I know what you did, I know this, I know that. And this was right after someone tried to cause him bodily harm. Why would you antagonize the person that almost tried to murder you? And there are no witnesses around. So there's nothing stopping this other person from going back and doing bodily harm to him. I'm pretty sure that this is not how a normal person would react. Like, no, you're going to get your ass up and run home and call 911 and say, hey, this mother effer tried to drown me. It felt like the writers had the character do that just to move the plot forward and to have more impact on the second twist of the movie. And yes, this has a second twist. This is when the movie got real stupid. I can't tell if this twist was just plain stupid or if it just wasn't executed properly. The ending blew my mind, and I was like, wait, what? Like, seriously? Like, this is actually happening? Is this a hallucination? There's no way. I thought it was completely absurd. If you're going to have an ending like this, the movie as a whole needed to be way more ambiguous. You shouldn't have had the girl say what she did or didn't do. It should have been a is or isn't this person responsible for what may or may not have happened. It really should have been all up in the air and maybe be from the parents' perspective of what they assumed what was going on. The details should have been way more blurry and be based around the parents reacting to assumptions. I don't know. I just think every teenager in this movie is freaking stupid, and it's hard to imagine that type of thought process. It was really fucking stupid. Pardon my language, but I would have preferred no twist at all, because now the girl just seems like a blubbering idiot, and the movie, in my opinion, is kind of a joke, which is a shame because I really was liking this movie. Despite my complaints, I still give this a 7 out of 10. It was very entertaining. just that ending really threw me off. But yeah, I still give it a 7 out of 10.